Alright. Umbra Awoken with a couple space prisms start. Nice. Glimmer. And Grovel. Grovel's okay. Ooh. Double Gorge. Or Snecko. We'll just go double Gorge and take Glutton. Hopefully get Glutton. Nice. I'm not a big fan of the uncommon card we got. I mean, you can always add modifiers to make it cheaper, but it does what Antumbra Assault does, except it doesn't do any damage. And it only gives you 2/3 of what Antumbra Assault gives you. Yeah, double Gorge is pretty nice. Doesn't Grovel give a damage shield? Yeah. It's like, damage shield's not very strong. Most of the enemies don't hit that hard. With the exception of... there's one of the big dudes that if you feed morsels in front of him and other things, he gets stronger because he gets rage when he slays, and he's a sweeper. But apart from that, most enemies don't hit very hard. So you're saving, in this case, 5 health. And sometimes it can be, you know, it can be important for a turn. But yeah, it's just... Another way you can save 5 health is shoot them with an Antumbra Assault and then get 3 morsels. So these guys are going to do... I wonder if they do anything. If we draw a Glimmer, they don't do anything. They're going to look at doing 9 damage. We can take all of this and put the Steward at the back. Because we can put a Steward at the front next turn. We can't. We've only got enough for that. Double Gorge. So good. Well, here's a problem. I mean, on one hand I'm greedy, and on the other hand I don't really want to die. All we have to do is not die here. They're only going to do 1 damage to the pyre. That does it. That's crazy amount of power. So all I need to do is focus on clearing out the rest of the floor, and he just wins. Hold over Glimmer. Need something to clear off another big guy. Let's do it if we got the the Steward artifact. Yeah, multi-strike on Penumbra would be nice, like a furnace tap, and as long as I don't screw it up, everything's fine. That'd be hard to do. You need furnace tap. It's Umbra card. Sharpen to clear for him. Probably not. Yeah, one horn's the other way. Okay, so Cleanse Seraph has 3 health minions, which is all we need to worry about. So we go Husk Hermit, get some health, maybe look for a quick. That was necessary then. Oops. So doing 3 damage, I guess. Doesn't matter. Should have blocked for her though. I'd like some more morsels, please. I guess, thanks. Nice of you to show up. Yeah, the damage goes up way faster. It's level 1. Oh, that's good. Robot's not bad with double gorge, but we're feeding Penumbra, so I don't want to feed Robot. Huh. Could have like a what do I like? Merchant of Steel. Oh, now I should have taken Robot. But I think we're good now. Trample time from Penumbra? It's okay. Especially like late game Penumbra, it can be. And then he just solos. Oof. This damage shield's good in this instance where I can keep my sweeper alive. I should have fed her the damage shield thing. Okay, if you insist. That's right, you will eat the magma morsels. Damn. Yeah, I need something to deal with. Like, I mean, it's only 2 damage, but you know, we don't want to be leaking all that. Just take the 4. Let me just take the 4. Let's do this in case we get... Oh, it doesn't do anything. Panz. I don't know what I was thinking. Is there any way we get 6 health? Never mind. Ah, this guy's doing it again. I want to take 4 less damage. I got to get that guy up to 11. I did get monstrous as an option, yeah. With this amount of space prism, it could have been a valid option too. But with the double gorge artifact, with getting it for the trample, well, it doesn't mean you'll get offered it again. Possibly, since we've got double gorge, it means we're gonna have level 3 value out of level 2. So there's definitely something there. Yeah, so the only downside is that you reduce your boss killing capabilities a little bit. So it comes down... Oh, we just get trample. Let's just do it like that. I guess now we want to draw. Because we want to get to stuff like super quick. Oh, I should have checked fell. Panz, you didn't check fell. Punished. It's 1 armor, it's 1 energy fell. We still need stuff to kill things early, but less so. I wonder, can we... should have... I think feeding her morsels is better than getting a second one. Oh. Okay, that's really good. think we just kill those guys instead of 150 gold. Can't fit them in. It's messed up. Okay, so I don't need the trample right now. That's something that we want to draw, like we want to bottom deck that and play it after we've eaten a bunch. Because we're only using it to kill like 2 heavies like this, not to kill a singular one. Alright, this guy's doing his job. He's getting him below 30 health, that's fine. One more capacity. Although now, right here would be a good time for the trample. Yeah, Stuart's definitely doing a thing. Okay, so that means we take 18. Could have been a lot worse. 12. We only took 12. Even better. Yeah, so like situations now, the trample's nothing, right? How does trample work with sweep? Morsel tier list. Usually the lifesteal's right up there. If you have multi-strike, it goes down. I think the damage wraps around. I don't know. And then, like, it changes. When you're in a stable state, it almost doesn't matter. The lifesteal's always usually, like I said, if you're not multi-hitting, lifesteal's going to be the best one. I think damage shield comes in fairly close to... Oh, no, the Morsel Minor next. It's a 5/5. And then different units have different what they want to get out of it. Penumbra's already getting a ton of attack, so it's more it's balanced to get health in. Plus, if you're worried about keeping him alive, you can get a bit of health boost on. Or if you need to get over a certain breakpoint for in the fight, you might be up against minion enemies with a certain health number. So you've got to sort of weigh, you might want to get to that health number so you're not leaking them. But generally, these two are the worst. I would, like in this situation, I'd prefer to put this one on him instead of another one. The lifesteal's amazing. And Energy Morsel usually is not the one you want. For like 1v1ing Seraph, like damage shield's really low because it adds 2 attack, which is okay, and the damage shield is worth 10 health. So it still ranks higher than like the regular just health or just attack one, and I mean, it could be considered slightly higher than the 5/5. But most of the time, if you're trying to fill up on lifesteal, then the damage shield doesn't do anything. So it doesn't quite have that value. Like it loses that value if you're running lifesteal. So especially on the Crucible Collector, who gets a lifesteal for every morsel it eats, the damage shield is only worth the 2 health. Except maybe in the very beginning of a fight when, maybe there's a chance to just have damage trickle over. I don't mind it, Embercash. I don't really think we need it though. Not the second turn round. We have so few units. The average card cost is super light. Okay, so we're quick on that. I wouldn't mind getting some health on the Morsel Master just to get him over that. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. Let's see what else we have. What would I Hellvent? No. I'm gonna put damage shield on him. It's gonna do the same thing as the as health would. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. So I'm just looking at to avoid sweepers. No way I don't have to spend money on a reroll. So I don't think I've got anything else to... Yeah, I'm not putting on Stuart's. Crucible Collector gets pretty fat, yeah. But doesn't quite get the damage output, so he's not the greatest for clearing waves. Whereas in this instance, Penumbra is really good at taking out one of the big units of the enemies. But the Crucible Collector is a phenomenal boss killer. It has the best rate, like the best morsel efficiency for killing bosses. Okay, so we have... They're going to heal, right? What is this? Sycophants of Seraph. We have a sweeper that kills the 2-1s before they do anything, and then they're left with 1 unit. Except for the 4th wave, where they'll end up with 2 units with 50 health each. And we can kill off one of them, and then we just have to try and kill off the other one. Otherwise it's going to be a 650 when it gets to the top, and we take 12. Yeah, and if we get trampled, they could both die. Hey Gymnast, how you doing, man? There's no point playing him except to purge him now, because they all heal. And the Glimmer doesn't do anything. Literally doesn't do anything. Champs are an 8, yep. Second choo-choo. Let's give that to her, just because those things. Alright, so we're guaranteed to kill the 1. So it's one of these ones we're not guaranteed to kill. We are guaranteed to kill it now. This is really good with a quick sweep. No, sorry, with a regular sweep. So, if you just have a regular tank, you'll take 8. This guy hits for 0, then you take 8, and then you sweep and clean everything up, and then this guy gets the 8 health and goes up. With a quick sweep, you kill everything, and this guy goes to 8, and you take 8 anyway, so it balances out. But on this floor, you're better off with not a quick sweep, because they'll get the health first, and they'll both hit for 6. So it's 12 damage, whereas regular sweep only takes 6. That's true, the damage shield in this case will be better. Although we won't have it for next turn. We might, see what happens. We could also just put a morsel out the front next time to block for if we really wanted to, but I'm not that worried. The other thing though with these guys, because you're hitting into their shield, it doesn't go back to full. So there's reason to like glimmer and do stuff to them if you really wanted to. If you cared, which I don't. Sweeper's bad here. It increases this guy's attack from 25 to 35. Sweeper, no sweeping. I think we'll be okay. And the Umbra spike would be pretty good. Still didn't get to put out Stuart. Or play all the packed morsels. At the start of a turn, add a common or uncommon morsel unit to hand. Do we even need this? I mean, probably should. Seems better? Yeah, I don't know. The fact that we could get the energy morsel could be a bit of a problem, because I won't play them and then we draw them again. Do I take that and not take energy? Oh, I like that. Then I can take draw. I was going to take energy, but that seems better. I really don't want to dupe anything. Sigmon711, thanks so much for the 2 months.
Been a very long time. Hope you're well. Move 3 time zones west, so I can Panz more hopefully. Also, this game is amazing.
You move 3 time zones west. That's a big move. And you can Panz more. That sounds great. Thank you again for the 2 months, man. Much love. You staying safe? Lifesteal does proc with each hit of multi-strike. That's the problem. So you lose 2 ticks of it. Which for like trample is okay because at least you're killing an extra, hopefully killing an extra enemy that doesn't leak. But for boss fights, it sucks. So I think we just put this on our Husk Hermit because it's soloing anyway. Why wouldn't you want more lifesteal with each hit? Because you steal as long as you take health off the enemy, you steal for all the damage you hit for, and which is in most cases is more than the damage you took. Right? Enemies hit for, single digits, sometimes 10 or 11, the occasional 15. So in like the fell fight, or like the last boss fight, when you're up against the boss, which is where it's really important, you get hit for 30 a turn, and your damage, your guy with the lifesteal is going to be hitting for more than 30. So one tick of lifesteal is going to give you all of the health you lost back that turn. And except for a couple of fights where there's multi-hitting, like minions with multi-hits and stuff, it usually doesn't go more than that. Yeah. And if it does go more than that, you're probably dead anyway, because, if you can't clear off that, there's one wave I think hits for like 70, and because enemies go first, if you can't deal with those minions a different way, you're probably in a lot of trouble anyway. You're welcome, dude. I'm thinking of permafrosting my packed morsels, but I'm not going to need it to happen again. Hold over on the space prism and just open up a floor. That probably doesn't matter since our thing's quick. I'll probably remove the regens instead then, at some point. Comprehension now dawns on you. That's a good thing, right? There's a thought for a permafrost as a cheap purge. Like, I'm probably going to pay for purges. What do we hold on to? The tome? No, I just play it. I made it 0 cost. and just play it. Yeah, Grovel's a maybe, but I'd probably just play it. So it's literally only like a spend 110 gold to hold onto a restore. I think I'd rather just save it for a trinket. This guy sucks a lot. Okay. I almost want to keep Stuart for the final fight in case this happens, and then I can put Stuart here to block against the light wings. Sweeper, no sweeping. I suppose this is a good situation of where I want Glimmer to be upgraded. Yeah, Husk Hermit's swole now. Like. And this thing's doing work, this abandoned Umbra, because now I can like do this stuff and still get some morsels played. Doubling Gorges, seriously? Yes, it is. Well, that's what level 3 Gorge does normally. Right, so what you'd have after Fell. Oh, you showed up just in time. Is there a cave-in on permafreeze would be okay? So if something does leak, maybe, if before we get trampled, but, you know. Do we have any more space prisms this round? No. So we'll put that there. I don't know what you're talking about, Sigma. What do you mean? Final wave. I probably should have checked out that one. Yeah, so with the 100 penumbra, the issue is that I find that all your morsel focus is going there. You just have to have regular base units to kill the other stuff, which I think I struggle with most with Umbra. Because their base spells are Shadow Splitters are not very good. Versus, you know, Torches, which at least kill off the 2 health enemies. Dregs, which you can just play and your deck gets thinner and you put units on the board. What else is there? Awoken for the regen is relevant, especially early game when things don't hit very hard. And most of the time, that's when I hear a lot of people struggling is in the early game. And once they get going, then maybe you get going. 420 attack. Oh, I went and ruined it. Sorry, fellas. We'll pretend it's still there. Yeah, and like Stygian's got so much attack. Like, even though the Ice Lancers are bad, they help you really early game, right? Or Frozen Lancers. So you're pretty much relying on whatever base units you get. What are the other Umbra base units? I mean, the dogs are okay. The morsel makers are okay. I mean, the Crucible's a good tank killer. Umbra doesn't really have much in the line of sweepers, do they? They've got a couple spells that are alright. Quick trample. Unnecessary. I'm gonna go draw. Yeah, and you can't add sweep onto anything. Like, you can get all the other things. You just can't get sweep. Oh, Stygians have it as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay, so days units up the top means we can just put a steward up the top to kill off the light wings. If we need to. So now we're going to be getting... Plus we're doubled, so we're going to be getting 24 attack and 8 health for every morsel we put on the field, plus whatever the morsel does. Alright, Tootyville. Yeah, Glutton with Fang. Just hold over that space prism and go nuts. I mean, the Grovel for the 2 rares, but then we're just not going to be playing them because of our deals. Don't need to be holding on to anything else. Yeah, potentially purge the restores. Possibly the Shade Splitters as well. I think we could hold on to that for the 2 morsels. We're just not putting the morsels anywhere. We just with the packed morsels, we have so many. That lets us fill up our there's going to be units we can't get rid of completely with the sweep, so that'll help, I guess. That lets us fill up our capacity on the other floor as well, just to put some other morsels down. Reduce the floor, but yeah. You could probably do that with this run. +10 magic power. That's only stings. It's not a sting deck, Teeterville. How you doing, Scott? Yeah, it is a pretty good starting relic, definitely. That's one where you're like, okay, give me Vine Mother and let's go. Spell Shield we really don't care about. Oh no, my Glimmers won't sweep. What are we gonna do? I want to put a morsel down first, put him down, and then put another morsel down. I want to do this first. Give me that. I want to try and get my attack up as high as possible. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. You know what? I'll let you do some chomping. You look like a pretty good dude. Because of the thing on the top, we're never really going to be worried about them taking damage to a boss. We need to get that trample. Come on, trample. I almost see duping the trample time. Just so we can get one for Penumbra straight, like earlier. Clutch. Stay alive, little Stuart. We need you, buddy. You got a big sludge win? Nice, MQZ. I threw my big sludge win. I was so devastated. Yeah, regen's gots to go. It's a pretty good space prism. Oh no, you've got trample. Go, you little good thing. 26, 52, 78. Just to make her feel like she's doing some more. She's got trample. Boss doesn't care for jumping. Does the boss care when you hit for almost as much as what remaining health she has left? God dang it. No, because they have to be alive to care. Good call. I don't think it matters. None of this matters. Sacrifice doesn't matter. And, oh, cannibalize. I'm not going to carry cannibalize. Pretty close to one tapping there. Alright. I almost want to set up on the top floor anyway. Even if it does get shrunk. just for the that daze on everyone. I'm gonna hit the trample. The run ends if we don't get trample really early. And we can always put the other one on our sweeper, which is kind of cool. I think that what happens if you trample something... I think if you trample the back unit, it hits the front unit again. But I think if your sweep tramples kills the second unit, that one goes to the third unit, not the sweep, so it doesn't really carry on. Yeah, I haven't won with trample time before. We need to fix that. Timoid's making some spicy beef jerky with Syrian ground chili, tal cherry, peppercorns, and some shoyu. Did you bring enough for everyone? What happens if sweep boot it like wraps around and hits the front unit again or something. No, you did not. Rude. I probably should check artifacts here. I mean, we can't do anything with any of those because we're on the last thing. We could have had double sting. And morsels get damage shields. The excess damage on the front unit hits the second guy, yeah. So if the front unit has 1, then you deal almost double damage to the next guy. Maybe. But I don't know what happens with the next one. Or what happens on the last one. If it comes... I don't think the last one comes back around to the front. Maybe. I think that's what I said. Yeah, so your sweep, like, keeps overlapping. Which is good if the front, if there's a heavy at the back. Not as good if the heavy's at the front, unless you can kill it. We'll probably find out on this fight. I might have to have a couple turns where we drop the damage down. All of them are okay. We've got a lot of consume cards. The 30 damage is kind of a do we need it, which is a maybe. We might need it at some point, but our sweeper's quick. So for this fight, the heavies are on the front line every time, so we won't get to find out about that on this fight, Titaville with the sweep. We might find out if it goes from the back to the front. Because all the light units are at the back on this fight. Like, all the heavy units are at the front in this fight. Okay, no los tres. Because I could purge cards is one of the biggest reasons why not to. So 225 and 235. And then we've got to look at, like, do I want to re-roll into more damage shield things? Probably not. We already end up with too many morsels. Although these are rare, not common morsels, so it could be a good enough reason. Yeah, but I don't need the extra damage shield. I don't think that's going to be doing anything. Maybe it does. Because we put that on the bottom unit. No, there's also a rare. So just not common. Don't think. Energy morsel is the only common, yeah. And morsel mana is the only rare, yep. Remove consume now. Yeah, I got the 5 times dupe. It's gonna be like 90 and 180, right? Or 160? Go 2 more purges. The damage shield's interesting because then that can you put a chumper down for our sweeper, and then she eats it, so you don't get Ember Drain on that one. So I just have to look at the total amount of health that our quick champion could take is 15, 25, 35, 75, 85, 93. There's 85 things, so we just don't need that. I think I left a steward in the deck. Oh, that's okay. Playing it's not bad. Playing it's a purge, right? Okay, bottom floor got shrunk. Alright, now we're going to draw our sweeper next turn, which pretty much means I want to set up here because I don't want to fall behind on those. Even though I've got glimmers, which is fine because I don't think anything in this fight does add card. So you go down first. And then you... I could have done this differently and had 3 morsels. Panz could have had 3 morsels. Good job, Stuart. You will be missed. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh, Panz. Do that on a different floor. I'm just wanting to get my attack up as high as possible first. That's why I'm digging for the higher attack morsels. I think we're high enough now. Like, but now we need to get trampled. We still don't need to find trample yet. Oh, that should have gone there. No, it doesn't there. Play these better, Panz. Play these better. Give you one of those now. Actually. Oh yeah, sweet morsel dies. Rip, little buddy. That could have been a reason to take that other trinket. Okay, there's the first trample. Ah, Seraph cleansed the thing. What do I care? All my stuff is 0 cost anyway. I've already got one trample in play. Can I kill that guy then? Because I don't want that happening. 30, 42, maybe. One off. Jerk. Actually, let's play these and dump the energy morsels. So I don't need them. I want to get a heal on that guy. Oh yeah, Seraph got smacked because of that. Okay. Oh, there's no leftovers. We can try and find out what he's taking a bit of a hit there. Oh, Curdle 402 with the 18 months.
Hi, Panz.
Hi. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping by. Thank you so much for the... That's like... Well, it's not quite 2 Twitch babies. I don't enforce that my Twitch concubines go back to back, so you do get a 3-month holiday before you, you start producing the next Twitch baby. So you're getting close. Wretch would make a deck around 100 morsels. Yeah, probably not. I probably don't want that. Gracie, I mean, yeah. I think Wretch gets a hard carry where you just don't play it, right? Does it consume? That's what you need. You need Wretch to consume. Oh, he's dazed. Get wrecked, idiot. You won't be consuming nothing. Oh, check the damage calcs. Okay, I think we caught the numbers just in time, but we'll have to check the VOD on that one. Wait, this one doesn't have trample yet, does she? Oh, she does. Yeah. Okay. So 43 goes onto here. And then 43 goes onto there because of a sweep. And then 43 goes onto there, but only 3 gets used. So 83 goes onto here, and 3 of that gets used. So that 80 comes back over here to add onto the original 43 for the 123. That's very poggers. Especially if I had a consume card, because then some of it would wrap around and hit this guy as well. Excess damage that makes it to the back line is a second attack that doesn't re-sweep anymore though. What would be really funny if, because of the damage, if these guys were low enough, what would happen if, oh, you just have some, but if this guy had less health, the overlap from this one would overkill on him and hit this one again. Which, that in itself is pretty funny. Look at all these crappy morsels. I was going to say a bad word. They're just not all of them are going to get eaten. I can't get them all eaten. I don't have enough space. I'm pretty sure we know that since that back one went around, any carryover would carry over again. Oh, I could stack him behind the sweeper, yeah, because he's going to eat them. No, I don't want to give him the pleasure. Why does he get to eat my morsels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that makes the 7 unit number. And that one makes the 7 unit number. Oh, I don't have to play this anymore. PogChamp. You want to reconfirm? $83, $43, eh. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. We need another... Hang on. Oh, that won't do it either because that one won't kill it. So I actually do less damage if I kill this back guy because there won't be a carryover. So a glimmer here would do less damage to this guy. And since he does, we can show that anyway because I got trample up here. He's not sweeping, he's dazed. Yep, went down to 43. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Meanwhile, Seraph's like, look, do you mind? I'm on the clock here. Shut up, Seraph. Reach the 7-unit limit. Reach the... I probably shouldn't have played that. Don't play cards in your hand just because they cost 0 Panz. Oh, look, it doesn't wrap around because of this. Wait, why are you taking 181? Oh, multiple turns. Multiple turns. How long can I keep this one alive for? Wait, are you missing hit points? That's not cool. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. For all the Glutton Penumbra haters, like, just, you know. Near 1200 multi. Is attack capped to 1,000? No. No. What did we have? What did we have? That we had that Horned Prince doing something stupid once. Yay! My second Penumbra win. Umbra is my worst played class. Frostbite, sadly, yeah, $9.99 on Frostbite. I didn't take... oh no, I took those challenges. Umbra Stone and Engine Upgrade. Nice. I think that might be a new combo. Yeah. Oh, Remnant's now my worst class, is it? Although I think I've had like 4 wins with that combo. Alright. This is great. I'm gonna have a quick break, make up tea, stretch, bathroom. And then we've got heaps of Monster Train to go tonight. Heaps of Monster Train to go. Hey, new Best Gorges triggers.